Morning, and welcome to your weekly cup of Joe. My name is Joe King. I'm the owner of Physical Therapy Advantage in North Aurora. Coming here today, and we've been doing a 5-part series. This is the 5th of our 5-part series of the top 5 muscle groups to stretch to keep up your flexibility, improve your flexibility and mobility as you age. So we've talked about legs, a couple different muscle groups there, a little back, arms before. And we're gonna hit one last group today. Is actually you're gonna be front part of your shoulders, your chest, and your bicep area, just to keep that nice and loose, because a lot of times everything we do is in front of us. Computer work, manual labor work, whatever it may be, just sitting and hunching, writing, all that kind of stuff is all done in here. And we need to stretch this out to allow ourselves to be in much better posture. So we're gonna work on those groups today. Easiest thing to do is we always walk through door frames and doorways all day long. So we just need to stop and become friendly with them. And we need to embrace them and utilize them to stretch out our front part of our chest and our arms. Palms facing forward, we stand within the door frame itself. Hands on the door frame, fairly straight, okay? Good upright posture, not leaning forward. And you're going to step forward with one of your legs. It does not matter which one. Keep upright, keep your head looking forward. You're not leaning forward, like I said. Nice and easy. 15 to 20 seconds, 30 seconds, deep breathing, relaxing. Just to stretch out the front part of your arm, front part of your chest as we go. All right. The next stretch we're going to do is going to focus a little more on the chest itself. Is we bring our hands up to chest height, shoulder height, whatever feels comfortable. And you may have your hands directly on the door frame. You may have your hands out to the side, and you may want to step back just a smidge too, which is totally fine. Whatever's comfortable, your shoulder may hurt. So you may want to put your arms out a little farther, wide, and maybe down a little bit. So maybe you can't quite get up to chest height. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to put my hands roughly about shoulder height. My hands are shoulder height. All right. And I'm going to step forward. Once again, it doesn't matter what leg you step forward. You're not going to go nearly as far as when your arms are down. Good posture, not leaning forward, not head down. Okay. Don't look at the carpet. Look straight ahead. Deep breathing, relaxing, no pain. You should feel a lot more of a stretch across the front part of your chest, shoulder to shoulder here. Eventually, as you get going and feeling really, really good, you can bring your arms up even a little higher. And that gets a little different part of the stretch, a different part of the muscle group. You got to remember, we've got our sternum, our breastbone, and our collarbone. The chest muscle comes off all different angles going out to the shoulder here. So we have to put our hands in different positions to stretch out the muscle completely. So that's what we're trying to do. Low. Definitely here if we can, and then eventually, as long as our shoulder feels good, we can bring it up a little high and just rest your forearms on that door frame. Okay? You just won't step as far forward as you do when your legs or when your arms are out straight, which is fantastic. Now, if you want to isolate that, you do both arms together 3 times for 15 to 30 seconds down low and here. And if you want to isolate an arm, that's fine too. Well, maybe what I'll do is my left is a little tighter. So now I'm going to be here and I'm going to step forward and get that stretch. But now I can actually turn away a little bit. So I'm turning away from that left arm. And that can enhance that stretch a little bit more. Or I feel like I need a little bit more chest stretch. And same thing, I'm just going to do my left arm. And now I think I can get my left arm up a little higher. I step forward. Okay, I feel a stretch, which is great. And now I turn just slightly to get a little bit more of a stretch. Great, you don't turn a whole lot. See, I'm turning my head too. I don't turn my whole body too much, but just enough to increase that stretch. But you remember, I have to deep breathe. I have to relax. I don't want those muscles tremoring. No pain, and just let that tight tissue melt away. 15, 20, 30 seconds. You can do those isolation ones on both sides, preferred to be equal. Or if you feel that just one side's a little tighter, then you need to do that on one side only. That works as well. If you have any questions about the doorway stretches to stretch out the chest, There's many other ways to do it. You can go online and stretch out your chest in different ways. That's totally fine. Just make sure you're not hurting anything. You're not compromising another body part to stretch out one body part. We don't rob Peter to pay Paul. And make sure there's no pain. It's good, relaxing stretching, deep breathing, letting that tight tissue muscle kind of melt away. But if you do have questions about these stretches or any other stretches or the previous segments that we've done, the previous 4 about stretching and flexibility, please don't hesitate to give us a call at 630-892-8003. That's 630-892-8003. And we can talk about that. And next week, not sure what we're going to be doing next week. I have to take a look. I've totally forgotten now what we're going to be moving on to, but I'm sure it'll be something good and exciting. So join us next week for your weekly Cup of Joe. Bye.